Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, it must be Friday because we're playing House Flipper again. Oh, back to the house. Back to the garden after the building, after the thing, then I gotta do the kitchen. I gotta knuckle down and do the kitchen. I've been putting the kitchen off for ages. I should finally knuckle down and do the darn kitchen. I don't think there's that much left to do. I think it's the kitchen and the yard. I might have an extra bedroom to do. I think I've got one more bedroom to knock out, and then I'm pretty good with that. But yeah, the kitchen, one bedroom, and the yard, and then figure out what the heck to do with the garage, because the garage is just really making me mental at this point. I hate that little glitch. But here we are. We're here. Yay, we're here. All right. What have I got going on in here? I have my fantastic dining room. That is just excellent. And then we go upstairs and it all kinds of falls apart. Oh, God, what did I do up here? What did I do up here? I'm so sorry to literally everyone for this. Yeah, I've got this bedroom to do. Okay, that can maybe be like a kid's bedroom or something like that. That could be where that goes. This bedroom is fantastic. I would totally be a guest in this house with this bedroom. This is just great. Jacob, welcome, welcome, welcome. This bedroom is cluttered. I won't deny that. I can barely get in here without closing the door. But it's good, and it's got a bunch of tires here. So if you broke down and you needed a spare tire, you'd know where your spare tires are. They're in the bedroom. Nice to know where they are. Keep track of them at all times. And, of course, a sledgehammer if you need to hit something in a hurry. Okay, kitchen. I'm going to do the kitchen. I'm going to do the kitchen, and then I'll do the last bedroom. I'll probably make that some sort of kid's bedroom. Okay, it's going to be a big kitchen. I've got this weird knobbly bit here. What is my plan? What's my move here? Let's go to walls. Let's go to paint. Maybe just, I almost never do a gray. How about silver glacier? No, how about steel gray? Here we go. Steel gray. That's what we're doing for this. Probably don't need too many because I'm really, really, really good at painting. Is this like The Sims? Yeah, basically, it's like the house decorating part of The Sims. So, no actual real interaction. Not much, anyway. But no real interaction with it. You're not commanding people to do anything. You're just setting up the house and then selling it. And hence the flipping part of House Flipper, and then selling it for an enormous profit. It's actually pretty easy to make money in this game. There's no real challenge in House Flipper. You're not going to fail House Flipper at any point. You're just going to you're going to make a bunch of money and then move on to the next house. Yeah, I think I can work with steel gray. I think this is okay here. Probably missed that bit on the side there. Yes, I did. Okay, so get all of that, and that bit there, right? Yeah, it's mostly Jacob just painting and decorating and, I don't know, putting weird things around here. We've done some very weird things in this house. Not as weird as I've done in other houses. I have a penchant for weirdness in houses. But we've done some strange things here. It's kind of circusy in its own way. Oh, I see you over there. I see you. Yeah, get you in there. I'm not going to live well with that. Right, get all of this bit in here. And here. It's a neat little game. We've had a lot of fun with House Flipper. We've had a lot of fun with this. It's more fun than it should be. When it first came out, I got it like early access ages and ages and ages ago. And I thought it was going to be one of those, well, basically a joke game. I thought it was going to be one of those games that are basically put out so YouTubers can make fun of it. And there are many, many, many hundreds of games probably like that. I thought it was going to be one of those. And then I played it. I'm like, oh, it's actually kind of fun. It's creative, and you can, kind of set up the house really interestingly. But it's got a lot of creativity to it. You can have a lot of fun with this. It's a lot more fun than I expected it to be. And a lot of people are having fun watching it. So it kind of works out great for everybody concerned. I see you in there. Get all the paint in there. Thank you very much. Okay, come back to that and go all of this. The painting is the more tedious part of this, but thankfully I've developed a bunch of perks that make me paint a whole lot faster. This would not be going nearly as fast as if I was just beginning my House Flipper journey here. More paint, thank you. And it's the windows. The windows are the finicky bit. We've had this conversation before. Well, not specifically you and me, but we've had this conversation before in House Flippers. The windows are the, come on, get the paint in there, would you? The windows are the fidgety bit. I should probably do the window treatments before I do anything else. That way the furniture will fit, because it just doesn't when you put the blinds up first. All right, kitcheny, 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 all this. And can I get that last bit in there? Thank you. Appreciate that. And some of this. All right. Did I finish that? Okay, yeah. Just got to bang out these walls. And then the mostly tedious part will be over, and we can actually start putting some kitchen-y things in here, which is always slightly more intimate. Pawsley, welcome, welcome. Won't chat as you have to approve it. No, actually, I didn't have to approve that one, Pawsley. You're, I guess you're back in YouTube's good graces in terms of chatting. So welcome, welcome. Pawsley, I know you're lurking, but if you do want to chip in, can you possibly more clearly define what's going on with your channel? Because I saw the post about, I mean, the post you put up was kind of giving the impression that you're kind of packing it in, and that doesn't seem right. So I know you got kid and all that stuff, but if you do feel like chatting and you are under no obligation to do so, I personally, just for my own edification, would love it if you kind of cleared up what's going on. Emily, welcome, 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 welcome. You're here for the TP room. We will revisit that. Don't worry about that, Emily. And Vosseros, welcome, welcome. And if not, no problem, Pawsley. Just lurk away. I have no problem with that. But I was frankly shocked when I saw that post come out, and was concerned. Frankly, I was concerned. I was hoping everything is okay over there. It seems like it is. It just seemed like you were, taking life more seriously, which is a very, very appropriate thing to be doing. We should all be so lucky. I'm not. I'm sitting here playing House Flipper on a Friday afternoon. I could be doing other things, but I'm not, because I'd rather be here. I would much rather be here. Maybe calling them total. Yeah, I know what you mean on YouTube help. Jesper, welcome, welcome. Windows are the tedious part of painting. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They're just fidgety. It's fine. It's fine. We've got all the painting perks, so painting moves as quickly as it humanly can. And these are the last few bits right here. I think I have a couple of bits over, a little bit over the window there, and that bit, and this will all get done. A little bit more paint. Little tiny bit more paint. Inbox me when you're done. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, absolutely. Understood. Understood. And appreciate that. Thank you. So, have I done... Oh, did I do... No, I did this wall. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everybody stop panicking. I don't know why you're all panicking about this. Get all of that. Now, what are we going to... Oh, darn it. I missed a bit of paint. Oh, all right. Oh, I've got a new perk. Yeah, sure. Paint 3 walls at the same time. Even better. Get me to the store. I need to buy one more of those. Right now seems to be a good time to invest in Bitcoin. Is it? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I know apparently I can get Bitcoin at my local like grocery store. There's like a machine where I can do that. I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I guess it very well could be. What's the chance of creating a cult armory room in this house? We could investigate that, Emily. We could investigate that. Traveler's Rest has given Kitty a makeover. Yeah, I just recorded that today, Vosseros. There is a bunch of new Halloween stuff in Traveler's Rest, so we do definitely see pretty much all of those floors, including my shockingly miscolored kitty. You're here unless you are not. Excellent. That is that's very, very zen of you, I think. Very relaxing statement to say. Why did I come in here? Oh, floors. Yeah, floors. What do I feel these floors are going to be? Not the bubbles. The bubbles makes my eyes hurt. Maybe just something simple like the white herringbone. That could work. Yeah, let's get some of these in play. So get over here and then get all of this. Actually, go out to there. Oh, yeah, I like that. That goes good with the gray. It's a little clinical. I mean, it's a little hospital-y, but I like it. We're keeping this. And then get all of this bit. Yeah, no, this is good. This is, yeah, we're very happy with these tiles. Very, very happy with these tiles. Okay, kitchen. Right. Whew, this is a big kitchen to do here. So I got a lot going on. Pooper scoopers are more stable than Bitcoin. I would rather invest in pooper scoopers than Bitcoin. I don't have any strong opinions about either. I'm perfectly content to let people invest in whatever they would like to invest in. We actually, ironically, not ironically, but coincidentally is what I meant to say, have our financial planner coming over on Monday to deal with things like that. So that's always fun. It's like, here's some more money. Please make it be more money the next time we talk to you. Tooth, welcome, welcome. Kitchens. Okay. Kitchens. What am I going to do here? What's my plan? I've got the space. Oh, hang on. Before I do anything, I should do the window treatments. Otherwise, they'll be very, very fidgety to put in. I kind of need something bright here to kind of perk up the room. I know I always use these blinds, but I think I'm gonna use them again. Really, is what's happening here. I'm going to use them again. I mostly invest in Dave. You definitely do. You absolutely do. There's no question about that. Get all of this in here. Darn, there's a lot of windows in this kitchen. That and that. Okay, now I got to put all these things together. This'll take me a sec. Hang on. Get out of that. There we go. This is going to take a sec. Not a long second, because the window things are very easy to do, but it will take some time. Okay, that's one. Just bear with me here. Didn't know you did live streams. Yes, Reggie, welcome. We do it every Friday. Every Friday is absolutely locked in. I actually schedule my life around the Friday live stream, which sounds weird when I say it out loud, but I do, because I really, really enjoy this. So I love doing it. So we kind of locked in Friday. And then Saturday is like 90% certain unless something else is going on. Oh, God, I didn't paint that bit. I reserve the right to not do the Saturday live stream, except I do it like 90% of the time. So it pretty much always happens. Just buy one of those, please, and then back to painting. I can't let that sit. I don't know what the return rate is for a Dave investment. Weird rooms. Weird games is how Vosseros goes. That's Vosseros's move. Urban Survival was all Vosseros. If you liked Urban Survival or didn't like Urban Survival, put it on Vosseros, because that one was all him. So that's what you get, is you get some very strange games ending up on the channel sometimes that I might not have otherwise done. That is what you get out of a Dave investment. So that, and let's assemble this. I am desperately craving Taco Bell, which happens like once a decade, and never again. It won't happen for another 10 years, but I have just got Taco Bell stuck in my head today, and I don't know why. Well, I did yesterday too. It's because I drove by it like 3 times during the course of the day, and now I'm just sort of, it's in my head. I'm kind of wondering if I can get Mrs. Dave to go along with that. Currently in live chat with YouTube help. Oh, good. This is a fun night. Oh, wait, you actually... Oh, you're in live chat. Okay, I was going to say you didn't actually get a human being on the phone, did you? No. I've gotten a new flavor of return when Dave notices things on Steam. I stuck to the wish list this time. Yeah, you actually did. No, you actually did. I did have Urban Survival on there. It's a kooky old game. It is something. Oh, this is just coming together. Oh, I missed one. Hang on. I got to go E something up. Hang on. I got to E my face off here. That and that. Yeah. Oh, this is good. That just perks the place right up. Now, I was thinking for the kitchen, because I've got the space, I can do one of those like massive stove installation Whoosie McWhatsits around here. Like one of the really, really big ones. Where's kitchen? I'm in kitchen appliances. I'm looking for... Oh, maybe I'll do those glass cupboards. That might be fun. Oh, I haven't done those before. Yeah, something like this. Something just ginormous. And if I did this, that would kind of work with those glass cupboards. So what do I get with this? I get an oven. I don't know if I specifically like that one. Did we give frogs the vote yet? No, that's Tuesday, Boss Ross. Yeah, we're expecting... Look, here's the deal. Here's my final word on 2020 election season. I've already voted. So is Mrs. Dave. So we're done. We're just tuning it out now. Whatever happens, I have no control over anymore, so just let it all go. I heard my name coming in. Willow, welcome. Unusual lag with YouTube. Oh, that's... Sorry to hear that. It looks good, I think, on my end. Let me know if anyone else is having a problem with this. Ooh, maybe I want to go the classic. No, I don't think I like the classic. But it would go... If I did this corner unit... Do I actually have anywhere to put that? That makes sense, that it doesn't completely look stupid. And the answer is kind of a hard no on that. I could put it here, but it's going to completely block the windows. Yeah, no, that makes no sense at all. No sense at all. Was Human Factory YouTube? No, Human Factory was actually the developer, Emily. So we did, what was their game? Blacksmith. I don't remember how I got a hold of Blacksmith. I don't remember if I got that or if I got a key for it or whatever. But they did Blacksmith, and this is their new one, and they actually weirdly approached me. It's rare that that happens. But we had kind of chit-chatted when we were playing Blacksmith on the channel, and we, got good relationship. They were very friendly. I was very friendly. Everyone was having a good time. And when they did Human Factory, they emailed me. They're like, "Hey, we've got a new game. Would you like to check it out?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then, wow, Human Factory is a trip. That's a game. That's a game where when I was setting up the monetization, I had to click off almost every single box about how awful it is. But yeah, I think if you're into logistics games, which I'm not, I think Human Factory is a cool game. I just don't really, I'm not super into logistics games. And I've learned that. I tried them, and I've tried many of them. And it's just not, it's not what I consider to be fun when I'm playing a game. I don't want to play that kind of game. I do a lot of logistics in my day-to-day life. I don't want to sit down and play a game about it. When I was young, I went on a boating trip with a group, and that group started yelling at other boaters, let fish vote. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why aren't we giving animals the right to vote? They have a say in these things, perhaps even more so. Okay, so I did that. Now, what kind of cabinets are going to go with that? And I've already done a sink. So these are what? White on white, basically. I could still probably do those glass cabinets, but I'm getting away from the category here. These are all, I could do this. Show me this, and then I'll think about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not crazy about the black countertops, though. Can I do that in a different countertop? Can I get, yeah, I could get a different shade on that. Left door, right door, and that's what I want. Okay, give me a few of these. We may be able to make something happen here. It's not quite this, this is gray and this is white, which is not like super working out for me, but we're gonna kind of see if we can make this jam. Yeah, I don't immediately hate it. I think there's work that could be done here. That's a stovetop, not a sink. Oh my goodness, you're 100% correct, Willow. Yeah, I just didn't even look at it. I was just kind of looking at it out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, you're right, that's a sink. That doesn't make any sense at all. Or it's a stovetop, rather, not a sink. It's 100% not a sink. Okay, well, that changes what I'm going to do over here then. You go away. I may come back to you later, so you stay where you are. And then let's go out of here. Maybe a corner counter, Reggie. Maybe. I haven't ruled that out. I could do a corner counter with a sink. Now, can I get that countertop? See, it's not... See, it's gray, and then I'm going gray to white. And that's kind of not what I want to be doing. And this... no, I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. That's just not going to work for me. How about... Well, if I've got this, then I could do this for a sink. Show me this. Because now we're getting some action going on here. We've got I mean, there's plenty of cabinets here. These people couldn't possibly argue about cabinet space. I could put that there. Okay. I kind of see where I'm going with this. I'd like to fill up that space with cabinets of some sort. And there's a window right there, too, which kind of fusses with everything. How about cabinet Olo? Show me Olo. Let me see what he does for a living. No, won't fit. Won't fit. I could just... All right, give me Olo. Okay, this is the long-term plan here. Give me Olo, and then we're going to shift everything down in relation to Olo, and we're going to see how that goes. Olo is now our benchmark. Whatever Olo says goes. I want to live stream tonight on Twitch. Cool. Awesome. Do that. And please remember to put up an @everyone in the Wee Hours Discord. Shameless self-promotion, link down below. Because I would like, the people to know that. I would like folks to know, hey, Bobcat's streaming. So please do that. So as many people can get in on that as possible. I was vaguely thinking I was vaguely thinking, now that, Bobcat has said something really important about Bobcat, I'm going to turn the attention entirely to me because, that's how I do. I was thinking about investigating the vague idea of co-streaming to Twitch. So doing it on YouTube. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. I would not mind if those cabinet drawers were white. Is that a realistic possibility? So co-streaming to Twitch as well as YouTube and kind of getting in on that game. Where was that? That's here. Can I get the fronts? I can get them in white. Okay, give me that and then get rid of this. I haven't, I mean, that's like, that would be, it's not some work. It's totally doable. I just have to kind of invest time in figuring out how that would all come together. But I've been kind of thinking that. I've been kind of tossing that idea around to, as they say, expand my audience. Expand my audience. It's a normal kitchen right now, Emily. Right now. I mean, we're just getting warmed up. I'm only 20 minutes into the stream, and it's normal today at this exact sec. Damn, that looks good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, things are happening here. I think you're right, Willow. That slim white cabinet would probably work out perfectly right there. Go back to kitchen. That was kind of wait, there it is. Kitchen cabinet slim. I think that might be exactly what needs to go in there. Where is the actual cabinet part? There we go. It's not... it's going to kind of cut off the window, I feel. Let me see. I mean, it actually does line up with the window, but then I've got this gap here. Yeah, I like it. I definitely like it. I could shift everything down, but then I'll still have a gap on one side. Tall cabinet can be centered between the windows. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, so I don't... no, I don't want to... I see what you're going with there, centering it between the window here. But I just don't want to block that window. But now I've got a gap. I don't know what to do about the gap. Adrian's Classic, welcome. I wonder what they will use all these cabinets. Be like 1 plate per cabinet. Try a fridge. Hey, you know what, Phosphorus? We don't actually have a fridge. I bet they'd appreciate one. I was kind of thinking of the fridge over here. But if the fridge... Actually, don't sell this cabinet. Just move it. I might put it in the living room. I might come back to it later. Put it between my exposed beams. Yeah, they don't have a fridge. So that would probably be something they would enjoy. Just show me why am I always on caps lock? Oh, because it's right next to the tab key. Yeah, show me everything you have along those lines. Refrigerator mono would do the deal, but I think it's just as big as the other one. The 2 windows on the back wall. Okay, let me look at that in a sec. Hang on, let's get... No, I don't need many fridges. Oh, this is just basically the same as the cabinet. It's pretty much exactly the same size. Okay, that ain't gonna work. So the back window's here, or... Oh, I see what you're saying. Right here. Okay, that makes more sense. Except it would be kind of... Might be blocking the door as you come in. Something definitely needs to live there. You're not wrong about that. I just don't know what yet. That is a good spot. I'm going to have to remember that. Okay. Now I still need something to go here. Maybe nothing goes here. Maybe, how about just like a regular old cabinet? Show me, get out of all of this. Go away now. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Go to kitchen. Okay. What can we do here? How about just regular cabinet? Regular old, nah, it's just not big enough. I'm going to have a gap there. Maybe I just leave it like that, and I put something in there. Somebody said statue. That's not a bad idea. Wait, do we actually have statues of some sort? I'm going to come back to that corner. I'm going to come back to that corner later when I have anything at all that I can think of. Hedgehog Jojo goes in all the questionable spaces. That's a sentence. That's a sentence. I may greet Mrs. Dave at the door with that today and just see what she thinks of that when she gets home from work. Hedgehog Jojo goes in all the questionable spaces. She's going to question that. You know what? She's going to question that. How about this one? I think this is a little bigger. And can you give me that? Would this work? Oh, hang on. I might be onto something here. That might be gapless. It is gapless. It doesn't make a lick of sense with the rest of it, though. It just doesn't, and that is the right way around, right? Yeah, that was totally the right way around. Okay, so I was in the right direction there, but it looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. You're going to have a gap no matter what. Do you have a washer? Ooh, another good idea. I do not. I was actually thinking of putting, I must have mentioned it earlier. I was thinking of putting the washer dryer in here. So let me just, I don't have the installation yet, but let me just get a washer to see what it looks like. Oh, there's a dishwasher too. I don't have one of those. I bet these guys would really dig a dishwasher. How big are, that's really, really slim. Is it slim enough that I could get that and the other thing? The Whoozy McWhat's it here? This guy. Get this guy. Oh, okay. I think we're getting somewhere here. I think. Okay. It fits, and I'm gapless. It's a shower. Now, see, Tooth, now you're thinking like me. A shower. Yes. Okay, so it's gapless, but I don't like it. Right, so I've solved 50% of my problem here. Really, I've solved my problem, but I've created another problem. I'm wondering, well, you know what? This thing is set back a little bit. What if I moved these two? So bring this over here, like that, and then bring this guy over here. Come on, you fit before. Where? Just go where I'm asking you to go, please. Anywhere, and there you go. First of all, you're not backed up against the wall there for one thing. Come on, I know you fit. We just did this. I know for a fact that you fit. Better? I feel like there's a gap there. No, I guess... Oh, this is not actually backed up against the wall, though. This could get moved. Come on. There you go. Okay, this is better. It's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Vossross has a toilet. Yeah. No, I mean, there's no shame in putting some extra toilets around here. I like it all except the dishwasher. I just don't like the way it looks. I'm going to come back to that. I'm gonna reinvestigate that at another point. I don't have that right now. What's the Discord server? Oh yeah, no, yeah, Jesper's got it. The link's right down below. That's why I say shameless self-promotion. Link down below in a comical manner, or at least an attempt at a comical manner. Yeah, the Discord is Discord. All the links are right down below. If you need to in some way attract my attention, the links are all down below. I should put up. Hang on, get out of that for a sec. Do I have... I can't really put a stove hood up over that. I mean, it's code. I'd actually have to do that, but I don't... okay, here's another thing that's bothering me. See, now, this cabinet with the stovetop is not as centered as it used to be within the windows. Oh, this is just fussy. Can I just... Hang on. Can I just demo part of the house? How fussy would that be? That would probably be reasonably fussy. I want to get rid of the gap. Can you put the dishwasher between the sink and the fridge? Actually, we've abandoned the fridge. We don't have a fridge anymore. I'm assuming you mean this cabinet. Between this, the sink and... Oh, unless you're thinking this is a fridge. I could do. I don't know if it's going to look any different. And that's going to push this thing over, which will have it block the window. All right, I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to try and come back to it. Red murder kitchen with knives. Oh, we'll work on that. Don't worry. There'll be knives. You don't worry about knives. I'll get you some knives. Knives will happen. I'm just going to look at kitchen things, because I don't know what's going on in this kitchen. I knew the kitchen was going to be tough. I didn't know why I knew that, but I knew that. Maybe if I got a corner piece. Maybe a corner piece would work. So... I'm going to buy some things and see how this all works out. Although, if I am going to buy that, I should at least buy it in the right color. So get rid of that and then do this, but that. Yeah, give me that. And we're going to get a couple more of these things going there. You found it. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, any of the links are generally right below me. What What, you're an Emmy. Okay, so I need Emmy-like things here. Ah, there's some Emmys. Give me that, and then give me a couple of those. And then we're going to move some stuff around here. We're going to fidget around here. So get this out of here. We're going to put you back, oh God, back in the living room. What is the thing that isn't a fridge? I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. It's got some sort of, I guess this is supposed to be like a microwave or something. It specifically said, hang on, I'll tell you. It specifically said, what did it say? Oh, it's already gone from here. All right, go back to kitchen. Go all the way down here. It was somewhere in here, around here, somewhere. Okay, it's completely gone. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe we're all imagining it. I swear it was down here somewhere. Oh, there's another cabinet Olo. Maybe I could look at something like that. Here it is. Kitchen set with oven. So somewhere in there, there's an oven. Somewhere in there, there's an oven. Put the stove in the middle of the room with counters around it. Okay, that's a possibility. We can examine that idea. Where's my... Okay, that's the corner one. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think any of this is going to work. You know what? I'm not hating the idea of just completely moving the stove. Maybe I'll just leave it all in the dining room. Perfectly good place for all of this stuff. So if you're technically a corner piece, you should live there. Are you butted up against the wall nicely? Yes, you are. Excellent. And then the rest of you people, come over here and do what I'm asking you to do. Oh, I see it. That is kind of a neat little corner piece. Oh, that works out very well. I like that. Well done, House Flipper. That does look like a nice corner cabinet when you put the two of them together. Okay. Okay. Things are progressing. Another one can go there. Now, if I move the dishwasher and I bring this back, will it fit? Kind of. I mean, it does. It totally does. Eventually. Okay, better. A little better. Are you butted up against the wall? You better not have a gap. No, you don't have a gap. Okay. Better. Now I've lost the dishwasher, though. Fallout nuclear fusion microwave. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's exactly what's going on here. Okay, I like that better. I do. Now what? I'd like to put the dishwasher back for these people. I feel they deserve it. I could put... What did I leave out here? Oh, they still don't have a fridge. Still, at this point, no ability to store food in a safe manner at all. So let's give them, well, a fridge. Let's actually go ahead and give them a fridge. Give me REF. What do you got? A reflector lamp. No. Actually, maybe. Hang on. No, I changed my mind. I totally want one of these. In fact, I want more than one. Yeah, oh no, this is kitchen all day. Yeah, no, we're getting this. We're totally getting this. Put one, kind of want to line it up with the windows, and then one like that. Kind of. Except you come back like this a little bit. Better. Much better. Put the dishwasher on the end of the cabinets. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Bring that here. And then that can live... Okay, I definitely like that better. That makes more sense. And it fits better. Give me some more of these Oleo Whoozy McWhatsits here. Give me some more of these guys. These seem to be working out well for me. But I do still need a fridge. There's got to be some kind of refrigerator here. A walk-in fridge. Just build it like a shower. Yeah, but what would I guess I could just put like shelving or something in there. Show me, yeah, give me this fridge. I'm not this fridge's biggest fan. But if I wanted to put you like in the corner here, like, come on, live in the corner like I'm at, live in the corner. Could I possibly get two cabinets between there? Please say yes. I would like that to be a thing. So yeah, the double door Emmy or whatever the heck it is. Give me a couple of these. If I'm very lucky, this will translate into no gap. No gap, no gap. Come on. Oh. I feel like this should work. I feel like I've got the room here. Somehow the fridge is not quite... Oh, I like the dishwasher makes a lot more sense now. That dishwasher, can I see that again, please? Because I would like to see if that comes in. Can I get this to be... There we go. One of those, please. Wait, that's still white? It's the same color. You're totally fibbing me, game. That is exactly the same color. Go back. I'm getting another one. Yup and yup. Okay, light gray or white. I want white. Nope, that's still gray, game. I don't care what world you live in, that's still gray. Do you think if someone entered the house, even after seeing the outside, they would come out alive? There are a number of weapons in the house, Emily. You're not wrong. There's a number of weapons. Table and chairs in there to fill the space. Yeah, I was actually thinking of some kind of island because the dining room is right here. I always tend to do these sort of combined kitchen dining room things. And I was actually trying to get away from that this time and have a dedicated kitchen. Is there some kind of slimmer cabinet? I saw a live streamer use the sledgehammer to tap things into closing gaps. Oh. But okay. I'm skeptical, but I'm willing to smash something with a sledgehammer. Because what I really need to do is just push this just ever so slightly into the wall. Just a tiny, teensy little bit, because the cabinet won't quite fit. Well, gotta walk with my dog. Must come back ASAP. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you. Go have a fun walk with your dog. Buy the double fridge. Okay. That's gonna block the window, though, now, isn't it? And then we're back to square one. We're back to... Well, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. This is a fussy kitchen. I knew it was going to be a fussy kitchen. Get out of all of that and go back to REF. The double door, what can we do the doors differently in? There we go. Simple white. Okay. And then... Yeah, okay. I mean, it's okay. Now what do I put in that gap? I'm back to gap. I'm gapped out again. Are you going to do more after the collapse content? I hadn't really planned on it. I mean, I wouldn't take it off the table. I would want to see quite a lot of updating before I did that. I haven't really given it any thought. It's a good game. I think it needs some work. It needs some polish. It needs some balance, basically. My biggest issue with that game is really it just becomes a wave battle game. And my other big issue with that is I have absolutely no reason to care about the colonists, which is when you're doing a colony builder, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't have to be in love with them, but I do actually have to care enough to know their name. And the thing with after the collapse is, 3-4 colonists would die, but tomorrow morning 3 more would roll in. So there was no impetus for me to care about that. And the wave battles, the constant respawning of the enemies, even when you went and destroyed the nests. And when I went and destroyed the nest and they still kept respawning, that was kind of a light switch moment in after the collapse of, hang on, that's not that. No, wait a minute here. I destroyed your nest. You should be gone, but they weren't. So, love it. I think it's an awesome game, and it's basically post-apocalyptic RimWorld. But I'd like to see some polish. I'd like to see some balancing issues. Have you seen the new DLCs for Project Hospital? I have not, Bobcat. I haven't really checked in on Project Hospital probably since I played it, to be honest. Few updates. You did get a lot of myopic colonists. Yeah, everyone was blind. I had one-eyed people totally blind, people who had vision problems. The gap? Okay. See, if I move the double fridge over, then it blocks the window. That is not okay. I'm going... come here. Just come here, and maybe we'll just put something decorative over there. Oh, I've done the wrong thing. Yeah, I know. I've done the wrong thing, game. Just let me do the thing that I'm trying to do. Put the fridge over here. Right, sort of there-ish. Do I like... a little too far over. Bring it just off of the wood there, like that. Better. Okay. Maybe I just put something decorative over here. Maybe just put something decorative. Wouldn't a normal-sized dishwasher fix the gap issue? It might, if there's a normal-sized dishwasher. I didn't actually really investigate the quantities, or rather varieties, of dishwashers. Apparently there's only one. So no. Look, found your channel looking for content for After the Collapse, so you would get Hipster points. Excellent. I enjoyed that game. I really did. I just, again, it needs some balance. I did not want that to be an endless. I mean, it kind of became a wave battle game. I mean, I barely scratched the surface of it because I didn't do any of the exploration. We didn't go out on any missions because really, we were just getting killed by spiders pretty much all the time. And then 10 seconds later, the spiders would respawn, and I'm not into wave battle games. So, no, whoever said better dishwasher, there is in fact only one dishwasher. Only one dishwasher around here. Get out of that. I do like the fridge here. Did I already try and fill this up with just cabinets? Give me 2 more Emmys and call me in the morning. So get that, and then because that might solve my problem right there. If that fits, and come on, yes! Gapless. No gap. It doesn't make the most sense in the world, but dang, do these people have cabinet space. Dang, do these people have cabinet space. There are check back at it. There's even mods. Yeah, I may reinvestigate it. I may check it out. I don't frequently repeat games on the channel, so I don't know. I didn't actually have a follow up to that. It was pretty much my only sentence. So I mean, I'd certainly check it out for myself. I don't know if I would kind of reheat it on the channel, especially after I did it so recently. I mean, it got a great response, and you guys were digging it. And we landed you, Daka. We got you in as a viewer, and I very much appreciate that. I am thankful for each and every viewer that watches this ridiculous nonsense that I do every week. But again, long story short, I'm not taking it off the table, but I hadn't really put a lot of thought into it. Thank God I'm gapless now. That's all I've got to say. Thank God I'm gapless. Put the oven where you put the fridge. No, I'm gapless. We're sticking with this. I don't care anymore. We're sticking with this. I finally got this to work. Okay. Actually, that just gave me an idea for upstairs, though. Why vampire games intrigue me. Oh, yeah, Emily, Vampire is, as Vossross said, dirt cheap and worth it. It's worth more than that, actually. That's a really fun game. It definitely filed that under games I wish I had more time for, and I don't, because I put barely any time for that, but I very much enjoyed it. By the time I got a hold of it, it had already been done to death on YouTube, so I didn't bother doing anything with it on the channel. Yep, there we go. My lights are on. Okay, I'm starting to relax a little bit about the kitchen now. Now things can begin to happen here. Oh, I've got this spot here. Willow's back. Yay! Welcome back, Willow. Welcome back. Now that I've got this spot, I could do like a washer-dryer there. I forgot I had that spot. I was kind of thinking of turning the upstairs, the extra bedroom there into like a laundry room, which is a fantastic idea. And not just because I said it, but do I want to do that, or do I want to put a washer-dryer down here? And also, where the heck is washer-dryer? It's not any of those. Okay, home appliances. Check that one more time. I see cookers. I see the single dishwasher here, the very single dishwasher. And then not much else. But we know there's washer dryers because there's hookups for them. Okay, are they in bathroom? Is that where they are? Might be. Oh yeah, washing machine and dryer. Okay, so I found that. Excellent. How big are you? Can I fit both of you in here? Probably. Yeah, I could probably do a washer dryer there. That's not out of the question. Or do I want to make the upstairs room a laundry room? Reggie voted in the poll, tough choices. Yeah, only when I was typing it out did I realize they were all the third iteration of the series. I actually didn't plan that. I was just writing them out going, number 3, number 3. No, wait, they're all number 3. I didn't realize that. I think I can spring for one of, well, I know it would be exactly one of those. I'm just debating whether or not I can actually spring for it. But I don't know which way to go on that, because I want all 3 of them desperately. Absolutely desperately. Knives and guns and a bunny shrine. Okay, can do. Are you super advanced in this game? I thought a lot of these upgrades are expensive. We've put a few hours into this, Daka. Yeah, so I don't know about super advanced, but I pretty much got almost all the perks. And I've done enough houses where I have enough money to afford pretty much whatever I want. I mean, I'm still sitting on 200K. I've got another $200,000 I could put into this house. I think we're going to try and do a washer dryer. Okay, quick chat poll. Are we doing a washer dryer in the kitchen, or am I going to turn the upstairs extra room into a laundry room? That is the question that I pose to you, and I'll find something else to do with my time until we figure that out. What I will do is possibly look at some islands. In 2021, there will be Out for Blood and Parliament of Knives. That's a great series of words there. I like that. More people should use that in day-to-day conversation. Show me any kind of island in here. I'd like to put something centrally located that'll kind of break up the rhythm of the room here. Look at me sounding like I'm actually a professional decorator or something. I should do that. I should become a professional decorator and then just have people watch me play House Flipper. I mean, only the good parts, like the bedroom upstairs that actually makes sense, not the insane bits. Is there really... I mean, there's this kitchen... Oh, that thing was supposed to be an island. Oh, well, it's against a wall now. There's this thing. I've done that before. But there is this thing. Can you actually... Yeah, no, do that, please. Because I want to see this. Show me that. Okay. And how about... the sink was black, just to offset it a little bit. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. I mean, it's got I don't really need the sink. I mean, certainly if I had a huge kitchen like this, I would not be opposed to having a double sink. Mrs. Dave would love that. Oh, she would love a double sink in our kitchen. But did we get a response on washer dryer? Washer dryer upstairs where it should be. 2000 dryer in kitchen. Terrible solution. Washer dryer is low income. Make a separate room. Okay, fair. We'll do it upstairs. Good. It saves me having to do a bedroom up there. It's a small room upstairs, so that does make a degree of sense. We'll see. Zygrana, welcome. See how many other neat laundry-esque things we can fit in there. I do love the idea of a double sink. Wow, Mrs. Dave would flip over that. I mean, if we had a kitchen this big and we had a double sink. I mean, this kitchen is like the entire first floor of our house. We're not complaining. We love our house, but it's on the smaller side. I might have to put a table in here anyway, just to break up the space, because it's very open as you come in. Oh God, maybe I just get rid of this sink. Then I'm back to gap. How? Well, actually, I think these two are the same size. Okay, here we go. You once again go live in the living room here. Go live in the living room. I'll be back for you later. And in the meantime, I need to find another one of... Yeah, cabinet Olo. Give me one of the cabinets. Please fit. I think you will. I think you will. Okay, great. Good. So now I can get rid of this. Actually, and that. I'm pretty much done with that. And go back to the island thing. All right. Needs a dining space. Got one. Got a great dining room, actually. The first floor actually makes sense. Well, right up until you go into the We Care bathroom, and then this happens. I don't genuinely remember how that started, but I know how it finished, and it finished like this. Just to bring you up to speed, the ones at the top here are primarily decorative. Those are for emergency use only. The rest are all yours, though. So it's the We Care bathroom, because when you walk into that bathroom, you know... We care. We care. We do. Yesterday became an official holder of the Geography Person role on a Discord server by naming 127 nations. I don't think I know 127 nations. Stools. You can make the island and a table with stools. Yeah, no, the island's definitely coming back, because now that I've solved my cabinet issue over there, I can put the thing in. This thing. Yeah, I want this thing. And you go like that. I want you to be in... white, yes. That can live right... How do we want to do this? I feel something should live over there next to the fridge, so maybe this should live here? Or does it maybe just sort of live against the wall? Hang on, let me try that. Okay, I don't immediately hate it, except it's too close to the door. Could put it like that. No. No, I'm not digging this. IPS Kingdom. I know it's what you're coming here for, Emily. I know. It's all about the TP room. If we did it like that, I like that. Kind of kills that area. But maybe I could just put something decorative there. Yeah, and stools. Stools would be an excellent idea. So cupboards, chairs. Ooh, maybe one of these. Maybe a bar chair. What I do is think of a world map in my head, think of borders, and then either name a nation by its spot on the map, size, or borders. You're doing better than me. We don't do like an astronomical amount of geography in U.S. schools. I mean, we do, but as someone who has been to both American schools and British schools, British are way more into geography. They like their geography. I remember having to do a lot of that, but not so much with the U.S. schools. No, go out of, just everybody go away. There we go. Okay, it's starting to come together. It's starting to come together. It's not really exactly what I want, but it's starting to come together. Any more knife-centered games? I'm sure there's plenty. I'm sure that's a huge market. What do I think lives next door to the fridge? Because something does. Maybe a book. Actually, maybe a bookcase. Bookcase is not the stupidest idea. How about if there was? Would that fit nicely here? Yeah, it absolutely would. I mean, you gotta have somewhere to put your cookbooks, so that can live right there. Then I just got to get a bunch of cookbooks. Not all my documents will fit there, says the buyer dude. Well, you're just gonna have to make do. So get out of that and get out of that. Go to decorations. Just show me everything with the word book, please. Thank you. It's more pertinent there. I mean, US and sub-USAs. Yes, exactly. Random fact with BirdBrains. Welcome, BirdBrains. The term uppercase and lowercase. Oh, I know this. It's old printing shops. I know that because I just read the bit of your sentence. But yeah, it's typographers. They would have, the uppercase in the uppercase and the lowercase in the lowercase. I actually knew that one. Totally knew that. Saw a game called Agatha Knife. I'm now disturbed. Kitchen almost has a clinical feel with all the whiteness. Well, we'll get it more. We'll get some warmth in there with the decoratives. Warmth with a good contrast to the madness outside. Europe is made up of state-sized countries, so geography is important. Yeah, we I couldn't even tell you where many states in the United States are. Like I will find a state on the map and go, oh, that's all the way over there? I thought that state was in a completely different place. And it's just, we're not really, there is geography. I'm not saying we don't do geography over here. I'm just saying it's not really accentuated. And there's no real, impetus to go on with it. Nobody's really like actively studying geography. Not that I've ever met. Oh, sweet desserts. Yep, absolutely. Get one of those. And then put it like that. Put it down there. There we go. Go live there. Okay. More books, please. Give me, I know there's at least a couple more cookbooks. Smoothies and shakes. Yep, you can have that. And that can go like, come on. Go live next to the other. Why don't you want to live next to the other book? I don't like that. Go up here then. Yeah, there you sit where I'm telling you to sit. Okay, so far 3 books. We're moving along here. According to fact law, I must give up the obelisk of statements that are true. Yeah, I actually knew the uppercase, lowercase one. I'm surprised. I don't remember. I mean, I'm sure I just picked up that knowledge somewhere. I don't specifically remember why I know that. I can't point to a point in my life and say, that's where I learned that. I guess we're going to have to go to gardening books now because I think I'm out of cookbooks. So that can go like that. And where's the, it's like a whole package of books in here somewhere. Where do those live? Yeah, that one. Yeah, there we go. Give me one of those. This is more like it. This will fill up the space quickly. That'll go there. And then give me that, but a different one. Yeah, they got it's actually the same books, but close enough. Can I not rotate these vertically? Can I not cue that? Huh, I can't. I'd like to actually lay those flat, but here we are. Come on, live up there. I need to go. Hang on, I got to jump on the counter to make this live here. There we go. Perfect. Now you own it. Oh dear. I own the typography fact. Is it typography? I'm pretty sure it's typography. I usually just throw ography on the end of things and hope for the best. Now, other decorations. What else can I put in here? This is how we're going to warm the place up, I think. Actually, some vases might be a good idea. Give me that bowl. I like that bowl. I didn't know. I didn't know we get the bowls in bigger sizes. That is new information to me. Bowl can be sort of a bookend up there. Now what? Ross, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. How about, yeah, this one. Again, it's a little black and white. We're still sticking with the black and white stuff here, but that can go live there. Give me something with some color in it. Ooh, how about that? That's got some color. Now, oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, that's starting to come together. That it needs more stuff. It clearly needs more stuff. Electra, welcome, Joe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, big kick in the door there from a few people. Welcome, all of you. Yeah, give me snake skin, except that doesn't live on the bookcase. That goes over here. Don't know why. Just got now. This is where the warmth is coming in, Willow. This is where the warmth is going to come in. We're going to use decoratives. My God, I actually sound like I know what I'm doing. We're going to use decoratives to warm up the clinical colors, you see. Do I like this? Show it to me. Can I also say how upset... This is totally off topic. Can I say how blisteringly upset I was that I was shoveling snow today? Like, for realsies. There's like an 1.5 inch accumulation up there. No, I don't like that plant. I don't like that at all. So, I should not be shoveling snow on October 30th. We've had snow in October. It's not completely uncommon for us to get snow in late October, but not a shovelable amount. I should not have to actually get the snow shovel out. Thank God Mrs. Dave and I were cleaning out our sort of laundry mudroom and got the snow shovels out. We were like, hey, we should probably get the snow shovels out. And we were right. Okay, yep, this is all coming together here. Who lives here? Nobody yet. Some poor sap is going to buy this place, though, eventually. Is this one? I think this is one of the... No, it's kind of smaller. That would make a lot of sense over in the corner here. Go live here. Oh, you've got fussy leaves. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, no. That's actually horrible. No, let's make that go away. This is the worst thing I've ever done. Why didn't somebody stop me from doing that? Where's the hot pink teapot? We're working on it. I have to go through accessories. I'm going to clear out what I want from decorations, and then we're going to accessories. Do I want any more plants? I would love it. I think I tried this before and it didn't work. Really love these to sit in the windowsill, because that's like where everyone puts their herbs. But no, can't do it. Can't do it. Does it make sense there? Not really. Not really. All right, what else? I think I've kind of got everything that I want out of this. So get back to... Yeah, I guess we're going to accessories now. It's accessory time. Hang on, Daka. For some weird reason, I have to approve that. I don't know. We had some snow here in New Mexico a couple of days ago. Very unusual stuff to snow in October. We had about 5 inches. Yeah, I guess it's all... I mean, I don't know if your snow is the same issue we're having, but I guess it's a result of that Hurricane Zeta or whatever, because we were getting cold air plus the bits of the hurricane, so it ended up being snowfall at that point. But yeah, I actually had to get the shovel out on October 30th. Again, snowfall at the end of October is not unusual. I can remember a couple of Halloweens where there's been snow, but it's always been a dusting. Nothing I actually have to get out a shovel for. Names in chat are fascinating to me as I ponder the possible order, and I just realized something. Well, what is it? Rocking horse, no. Okay, round teapot. It's not hot pink phosphorus, although I could make it red. It's not going to be hot pink, but it will be pink. It's a start. That can live... I always do the teapot by the sink. Let's put it somewhere that isn't by the sink. How about right there? Okay, that is one thing that's going to happen. There's a hurricane morphing with a snowstorm. Yeah, pretty much. That's what we got. We were going to get one or the other, and then we just got both. I always do the fruit bowl. I don't want to do the fruit bowl again. What else do I think needs to live? A milk jug? I get that in matching. Okay, well, it can match the teapot then. That can go right there. If you combine Bobcat and Ross Griffiths, you get Bob Ross. Painting conspiracy confirmed. Oh, Bob Ross, we need you now more than ever, sir. Now more than ever. Well, like those. That's actually pretty much our utensils. This is the Mrs. Dave and I utensil set here. That can probably live over here like that. Oh, now it's coming together. Okay, this was a fussy start to this kitchen, but now it's coming together. I really need to dress up this side over here. My God, these guys got cabinets for days. Article Gaming, welcome, welcome. House Flipper Mobile sucks. I thought it would be like House Flipper on computer. I never trust, a mobile port. I used to, like, I'd play a few of the sort of time waster games on mobile, but I play almost no games on my computer or on my mobile anymore, on my phone anymore. I just can't be bothered. I've got other things to do with my time than that. Other things to do with my time is play a whole bunch of games on my PC. So, that's where I'm going with that. Ooh, a towel. Yeah, let's get at least one towel in here. I really wish you could hang these on the doors. It would make so much sense to put that there. But no, sadly not. How about right here? Yep, I dig that. That's nice. That is nice. Now we can trust Minecraft, though. Oh, is Minecraft mobile? I'm not really like the world's biggest Minecraft fan, so hadn't really put any thought into it. But yeah, I didn't know that was mobile. This can go here. And then what else have you got along those lines, game? What else could you show me like that? Not a lot. Kind of out of... Show me everything in the kitchen that you think lives in a kitchen. Lots of spoons. No question of that. Lots and lots of spoons. I could put... You know what? I'm going to put another one of these up here. Like this. And then all the other things that I just saw right next to that. So yeah, some of these jars. Let's get jars. I think many jars need to live here. Minecraft has been on mobile for a while. Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised I didn't know that because I don't really stay up on Minecraft info. It's a perfectly fine game. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. That's all there is to it. I can like a game and you can not like a game, and we're both right. That's the fun part of games. So get out of that and that and that. Am I doing this too haphazardly? I mean, I like some chaos, but not... Can I put these on the windowsill? What? Ugh. So limited amount of things you can put on a windowsill in this game. How about these 3 jars were a little more Adrian Monked? And then I'm going to push all of this back a little bit. I think that's supposed to be a salt shaker or something. I don't know. That's better. I like that better. I like that better. Stardew Valley, yes, exactly. Exactly. Not my kind of game. But Traveler's Rest works out a lot better. I mean, I can definitely see a tap-out point with Traveler's Rest. I think there is a point, not immediately, because there's some fun things that I haven't discovered yet. But there is definitely a point where it'll just be rather repetitive. And somebody had commented on that. Somebody left a comment of like, wait a minute, you didn't like Stardew Valley, but you like Traveler's Rest? I'm like, yeah. I know the graphics look the same, but it's a very different game. It's a very different game. Curtis, welcome, welcome. And Adrian's back. Excellent. You are the most wholesome creator I have found on this entire platform. Thank you. You may have missed the Geek Cupboard then. Geek Cupboard might be slightly more wholesome than me. Not by much. Not by much. Just a little. He's a titch more wholesome than me. And I'm going to text him later and tell him I said that because I think that's funny. But he may be just a smidge tiny bit more wholesome than me. But I thank you. I appreciate that. That actually means a lot to me, Adrian, because that was, that's how I started this channel, and it was the people I watched, and I said, okay, that's how I'm going to work too. We're going to keep it, kind of clean. We're going to keep it reasonably family friendly. I mean, there's some innuendo. There's some, more late night themed jokes that may happen, but it's always an innuendo. It's always tongue in cheek. So thank you. I actually really appreciate that. Do I need 2 sugar jars? Yes. Yes, I do. That one can go over by the T, I think. So put that one right here. Okay. It's coming together. It's coming together. It is coming together. What was the murderous twin of Stardew Valley called? I don't know, but I'm interested to know what it is. Was there like an evil anti-Stardew Valley? One of the reasons I like you so much, and great real name, my mommy thought so too. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's the people that I watched when I was, getting into YouTube and just learning that people even did this. I had no idea people did these gaming channels. So T, obviously, we'll put that over by the T, if you'll let me get in there. Come on. There you go. I know you wanted to live there. T can go right there. hop off the countertop. And when I started doing this, when I started messing around with this, I'm like, well, I think it forces anyone, I'm not saying me, I think anyone who works clean on any sort of YouTube gaming stuff and doesn't use like the F-bomb as a comma. And let me be very clear. In my real life, I swear. I absolutely do. And so does Mrs. Dave. We all swear. We all, and we all do, above and beyond late night jokes and stuff like that. But here, I think it forces anyone who does work clean to actually be more creative, because you're not using the F-bomb or any other similar word as a crutch. So, and that's why I think it is. You end up using it so much it becomes a comma. And if you listen to, and I watch people who do swear when they do gaming stuff, and if it's funny, if they do it and it makes me laugh, that's different. But if they're doing it and it's a comma, then I don't think that's really, I don't need 2 milk jugs there. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. This can go live over here. So that's the other reason I do it. It does kind of force me to weirdly kind of work harder at what I'm saying. Graveyard Keeper. Oh yeah, they actually okay. I don't know why. I didn't apply for it. I didn't ask for it, but I just got unrequested key to the DLC for Graveyard Keeper, whatever their new DLC is. I just randomly got a key for it. I didn't ask for one, but I got one. And I just wasn't as into Graveyard Keeper as I wanted to be, so I'm honestly kind of thinking of turning it down and, give it to someone who will enjoy it more than me, is what I'm asking. But I'm not 100% on that. I don't even know why I got the key. I've had no contact with the developers at all. I was gifted that game by a viewer. I like the plates, but I'd rather have the plates in the sink. No, they're going to hover over the sink. That's no good. That's no good. Okay, I need to get rid of 2 out of the 3 plates here, because I like the idea of the stack of plates, but then I don't when I actually see them out loud. Foul language is the fallback of the unintelligent. Yes and no. I think it's when you start, as I say, when you start using it because you can't think of anything else to say. I think foul language, when used appropriately, is great. I have no problem with it. I have no moral objection to it. And there are some YouTubers, High Viz Harry, who doesn't really do anything anymore. He's kind of out of the game, as it were. But he did some Fallout stuff, and that guy swears like a sailor, but it works. It 100% works. Every curse word is appropriately done, and it works with the humor. I'd be almost in tears. He would have me laughing so hard, and he swears up and down like a sailor, but it works. He knows what he's doing with it. It's the people, and I think streamers may often be more guilty of this than VOD folks, because people like me, I just have more time to think and plan. I'm not doing it on the fly, as it were. Why have I never seen this drying rack before? Why have I never seen this before? This is awesome. It doesn't... Oh, I don't really like it here. Oh, it kind of only works if it was over here. Unless... Okay, I need to know 2 things right now. So when... as I say, like a streamer or something like that. What am I in? I'm in kitchen. Okay, remember that, because there's a lot of good stuff there. Unless the things that I'm looking for are here, which they are. Okay, they are. Is using it as a comma, where every single other word is the F-bomb. And that, I'm just like, no, I can't even with that. Because there's something you said a couple of years ago, I thought you were Canadian. I actually have no idea if you're talking to me or not. I am not. Although I have, my mother's side of the family is from Canada. So, well, I mean, half of her side of the family. So, long story short, there's some Canadian going on in there. But I've personally never been to Canada. I've never visited family up there, although I have quite a bit of family up there. Have I played XCOM Declassified? No. I thought it was terrible. I've been told very clearly that it's terrible. The only time I use foul language when I try to communicate with chickens... People that swear have a larger vocabulary, hence they know the swear words. Exactly. If Graveyard Keeper involved embalming, eulogies, fending off grave robbers, and keeping zombies, I would be into it. I mean, I played it. I mean, I streamed it, actually. I streamed it. I just, I mean, I get it. It was fine. I just wasn't, like, wicked super... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Actually, it kind of is. Hang on. Come back to that. I just wasn't, like, wicked super into it where I felt the need to do it any more than I'd already done it. So go out of that. I need to nudge this up a little bit to see if I can make this do what I want it to do. So if I put you there and then I go back to the drying rack, I had never seen that drying rack before. No idea that that even existed. So there it is, double kitchen drying rack. If I got this now, will you... well, how about if you... now I'm getting somewhere. Okay. It makes sense to me if there's towels underneath it now. I think I can... Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that. Actually, I might live with it more on this side. You live over there. You may stay over there, actually. That's a perfectly good spot for you. And you go live over here. I may like it more over here. You sound English and Canadian. A13 South, welcome, welcome, welcome. Doing great. Finally learning how to develop games. Good. Welcome. Welcome. It's more the English part, Curtis. So my father was British, and we spent a number of years living in England. So there was a... So the quick breakdown is I started over here with an American accent. I then went to England for several years and developed an English accent. And then I came back here and got this. This is what I'm stuck with now, which I have been told is not completely 100% sort of between the two of them, kind of splitting the difference occasionally. And this plate can go back here. Okay, am I... Yes, I'm so much happier with that. I'm so much happier with that now that there are towels underneath it. I noticed they use a lot of foul language in English because being my second language, those words don't register as bad as their Italian counterparts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know exactly enough Italian to be polite. So I spent a couple of weeks in Venice, which was a real trip. Venice is a very weird city. It's both awesome and very depressing at the same time. It's a beautifully depressing city. But I developed enough to say, yes, no, please, thank you, and that's about it. Thankfully, the Italians have wonderful catch-all words. So, like, you can get by with, like, 2 words in Italian, and you can pretty much skate through your day. I found that was really fun. But I'm going to tell you, there's languages where, like, I think almost everything in Italian sounds like I'm being sweared at. It's just got that kind of vibe to it. I would never want to be sworn at by an Italian person because they've just got... It's somehow the way that the sound of their language comes together, it sounds like you're just being shredded verbally. I would never want to be sworn at by an Italian person. There's lots of languages that I would not want to... Oh, anyway. So I'm glad you're not swearing at me in Italian, Elettra. The long story short, I am glad you are not swearing at me in Italian because I bet you guys have got some really, really good swears. Like, if you're going to rank which country has the best swears, I bet it's Italian. Maybe Spanish. Maybe Spanish. I mean, they're all Romance languages, so you're kind of 6 to 1, half dozen the other. But I'm going to go number 1 Italian for swearing. Use foul language in both my languages. Quite common in Polish, and mostly is being surprised that's how I used it in English too. Can I just reiterate how awesome my chat is? Like, we got people from all over the world here. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of YouTubers and streamers have viewers from all over the world, but really, we have like an international cast of characters here, and I really dig that. I used to be able to cuss someone out in Turkish. Oh, I bet that's good too. Oh, I bet that's really good for profanity. I'm still going Italian number 1. Italian for swearing, number 1. I don't know this. I don't know any Italian swear words, but I just feel they've got the best swears. They have the best, like, if you get cursed out by an Italian, your day is done. You are just over, you just collapse. Whereas if you get cursed out by, like, okay, here's my least threatening one. I don't care if I'm cursed out by a French person. Means nothing to me. It's not going to have the impact I have to get going. Oh, bye, Emily. Thank you. Avenge me in cult room or bunny shrine. We will do some kind of bunny shrine for Emily. Maybe that whole other room there. Especially Italian Americans, they sound so mafia-like. Maybe that's my preconception. Maybe I'm just sort of raised on like The Godfather and movies like that, where I just have this preconceived notion that Italians are always angry at me, and therefore they're swearing at me all the time. That's possible, but I'm still going in terms of global profanity. Italians number one, French way down on the list. I'm just not threatened by French persons. German is good for cursing people out. German is, I love the German language. I would love to be able to speak German. I really would. I think it's a phenomenal language because of its directness. And I think that the Adrian Monk part of me really digs that. It's just a wonderfully direct language. Germans, they are saying what they mean to say. There is no game there. They are just like, this is what I would like to express to you precisely. And I really dig that. It's me. It's like my character. Like, I say what I mean to say, and I'm not going to go all flowery on it. Worst English curse words come from the Old Norse, Norwegian. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. It's shocking how far back our curse words go. Like, our language changes constantly, but not those guys. They're here forever. Do I like this? I might. Where do I think this would go? Could go like over here? No, a little too big for that. Oh, how about over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're totally doing that right there. Yes, what's on that? Okay, cheese grater. That's a peeler. I don't know what that is. Some sort of teaspoon, maybe? And then some jars. Yeah, no, I like that. We're keeping that. We're definitely keeping that. Romanian is amazing for cursing. I have watched so many, 1940s, 50s, and 60s horror movies that the second I read that sentence, my brain immediately flashed to, yeah, you're going to be cursed to be a werewolf or a vampire or something. So yes, cursing as in swearing, not cursing as in, you will wander the earth forever as a foul beast. Okay, yeah, probably, yes, absolutely. My friend said you can call someone a tower and it still works as a curse. That's a very over the stove type thing. Yeah, but it would sit too low. I see where you're going with that. I think it sits too low. I don't know if I like it right here. I really dig it right there. I think that's exactly. I know a few swear words in Finnish. I'm gonna put the Finnish as I'm not 100% threatened if they're swearing at me. They seem so nice. They just seem so genuinely nice. Like, nobody ever has a problem with Finland, to my knowledge, anyway. Nobody has a beef with Finland. This could live somewhere. This goes over the stove. That goes right there. That makes total sense there. Total sense there. Were chicken curses. That would be a really depressing curse. You are a magical beast. Yay! You're a were chicken. Boo. Alright, needs way more stuff. It's coming together. I didn't actually plan on doing the entire stream on the kitchen, but I think that's the way it's going to work out. It's coming together. Something needs to go there. Maybe like a footstool or something like that. Definitely something needs to go in here. I wonder if a lamp would make any sense there. I mean, it wouldn't not make sense. I want to finish off kitchen-y things, though. Knife stand. Okay, yeah, we're definitely got to have that. That can live... It should go over near the stove. Maybe like that. Yeah, right there. No, not right there. That doesn't make any sense at all. Put that over... Oh, wait, there's a cutting board in here somewhere. Are those chopsticks in that cup? I didn't really look. I glanced at them and I thought chopsticks, maybe they're like skewers for shish kebabs or something like that. There's the cutting board. Yeah, there's the cutting board. We're getting a cutting board. It's not a big cutting board, if we're honest, and we are. But it can go there. And then give me the other cutting board thing that I just saw next to that. Do I like this? Please say yes. I don't dislike it per se. Maybe if it lived here. Yeah, that works. That works. Hang on, Curtis. I have to approve that for some reason. Where did it just go? Is a curse word in Italian. It means go to hell. See, simple word means go to hell. There you go. Still better than a were trout. I see where you're doing there. I see what you're doing. Cupboard would fit well in that corner. Worst curse is were turkey. Welcome, Spike Little Girl. You're not wrong. Because if you were a were turkey, I would be the were turkey hunter. I would be the Van Helsing of were turkeys. I would just hunt you to the ends of the earth. Carbrand Nova was a curse someplace, which is why they had to change the name of the car in that one spot. Well, they had to. Art, welcome. Dances with Sheep is here. I don't know where else they changed it, but I know they had a big problem trying to take the Chevy Nova south of the border because Nova means no go. So you're selling the Chevy no go, and it didn't work out surprisingly well. It didn't work out surprisingly well. People were not inclined to buy a car, the name of which was the no go, and I can see why. So more stuff, more things. Oh, a bread box. Oh, let's get that. That's fun. That's a good thing to have. I've never used one. I had an ex-girlfriend who bought me a bread box. This is a true story. They're always true stories, by the way. I have no intention of lying to you. Why would I? My life is weird enough without making more of it up. So I had an ex-girlfriend. And one year, she had wrapped up a Christmas present, and she put it under the tree, and she said, "You'll never guess what this is." And I looked at it, and I said, "It's a bread box." And she was mortified. She's like, "How did you guess?" I said, "Because it looks like a bread box." A bread box is a very unique shape. Putting wrapping paper around it does not disguise its true nature. It's a bread box. She was so sad that I just glanced at the package and said, "It's a bread box." I don't actually know why she bought me a bread box as a gift. We were not, to my recollection, cohabitating, nor did I need a bread box, nor did she. It wasn't even that she wanted a bread box and she was buying it for herself. But it's more that, I don't know, she was different. Anyway, let's get some knives going on around here. Let's put one right, actually put it over by the knives. Can I put it on the cutting? I can't quite put it on the cutting board. Okay, well, turn the handle in. Safety first here, safety first. Turn the handle in, and that can live right there. Okay, plenty of knives going on, plenty of knives. The Polish people swear a lot. I'm a prime example of that, but as I said, we use it more of being surprised, as do Irish people, at least in Dublin. Irish swearing. The Irish language is so obscure, I'd never be 100% sure if they were swearing at me or not. I believe I've been sworn at in Irish, but I can't say that for certain. They might have been wishing me a great day. I don't know where I'm putting that on the profanity threat meter. Still Italian, number one. No question. I think Turkish is going to rate pretty high, too. French down at the bottom. Finnish down at the bottom, because nobody dislikes Finland. What are they swearing about? Nobody dislikes them. Everybody likes Finland. So Irish, I'm going to put that in the middle. I'm going to put Irish swearing in the middle of my threat meter, my profanity threat meter. Irish is going to go in the middle. Please let me know if you think otherwise. If you think, oh my god, I would never want to be sworn at by an Irish person, then let me know. But their language is so, well, rarely spoken for a start. I mean, it's unfortunately kind of a dying language. I don't really know if I'd notice if they were swearing at me. Okay, what else could I get in here? Get another towel. You can never have enough towels. Breadbox is code for I want a baby. You might not have been 100% wrong about that. You're like 83% wrong, but there's a reason I'm not. The reason I'm with Mrs. Dave is because Mrs. Dave is freaking awesome. A walk, definitely. But there was a reason that that did not last. There are many reasons for that, not the least of which is batshit crazy. Sorry, I just had this whole thing about profanity and then I just accidentally let that slip. I apologize for that. Not my intention, but when I think of that person, that's exactly what comes out of my mouth. There's another language you can't tell if there's... Welsh is another language. Yes, indeed. Indeed, Welsh is another language. Similar kind of thing. Art, how's Welsh swearing? How does that work out? Irish is such a horrible language to learn. Are they in still fact even teaching it is what I would want to know. Because I know I have Irish cousins and we're all around the same age. And I know when they were in school, they were being taught the language. So they were taught the language in school, but their kids are not. Their kids are not. I know, Spike Girl. I'm sorry. I'm not apologizing that much. It was just a slip. But it's just ironic because we just had this whole conversation about that. So, and that's, you know what? That's the emotion that person brings out even after all this time. So get how about some glasses? How about some glasses? Let's get a few of those to go in. I guess here. I guess there. That'll work. That's fine. That's fine. Lived in Ireland over 13 years now. Never heard Gaelic Irish in Dublin. Yeah, so my cousin's kids are not taught it, but my cousins were. Reluctantly. I don't think they were taught it for very long, but they were taught it. I don't even think any of them remember any of it anymore. I did the last time I was over there, which was, I think, a couple of years ago. I mean, most of the signs are still in both languages, as I recall. I wasn't specifically looking for that, but I seem to remember the road signs and things were in the same language, or the in both languages rather. But I don't think it's really encouraged much anymore. Swearing in Welsh can be great because words sound bad, but they're actually mild. They are teaching it. Okay, good. Yeah, I that's good. It's unfortunate when you see languages kind of starting to die out because nobody's interested in knowing them anymore. So I'm glad they're still teaching it. It's a fun language. I just don't know when I'm being sworn at and when I'm not. Clock works. Clock 100% works there. Have you ever stolen a pencil or pen in school? Wow. I'm going to go ahead and write that one down. That might be one of the oddest questions I've ever been asked. And I've been asked a lot of odd questions. Again, most of my early 20s were a blur. There were a lot of weird questions that happened there. Have I ever stolen a pencil or pen in school? The best answer I can give you is not that I know of. Not that I can recall. Let's also bear in mind here, school was a long time ago in my world. A long time ago. That was not recently by any stretch. So whether I did or didn't, I probably don't remember it. Give me standing lights, please. Not necessarily Hedgehog Jojo. Not right now. We might come back to Hedgehog Jojo, but I'm thinking of a lamp for this corner. Hang on. All right, I have to approve that, and I will happily approve that. I can't pronounce it, but I'll approve it. Now, see, this is the problem with Welsh. You've got a word with no vowels. You've got a word with no vowels. That's not supposed to be allowed. We're not supposed to do that. Things should have vowels. Turn the light on. Ooh, interesting lighting effect on that. Okay. I like it. It's just weirdly cut off right there. That's odd. You should not have words with no vowels. I object. I object. I had a pencil stolen from me many times, had my name printed on them, and the thief would scratch my name off. That's a lot of effort to go to for a pencil. I would not go to that effort for a pencil. I'd probably just, scrape some money together and buy my own pencil. Okay, here's my problem with this room. I keep looking at it from this angle. I need to turn around because this angle is completely bare. So I need to start focusing over here. I think there's some wall. Oh, maybe I do like a couch or something here. Maybe this be a very relaxing kitchen. I'm liking this kitchen now. It's taken me a long time on this. You graduated in 2018. Yeah, I didn't. No. When I graduated, 2018 seemed like the distant future, and I assumed we'd have jetpacks by now. I guess we do. There's some guy buzzing an airport for the last couple of weeks in a jetpack. Everyone's convinced he's going to get killed, but he still keeps buzzing around in a jetpack. What did I come in here for? Thingamajiggies. Pictures. Yeah, pictures and paintings. There we go. Lunch was being discussed. It often is. Can I reiterate my weird craving for Taco Bell? Again, it's like once a decade that this happens. So if I have it, I'm not going to need to deal with this again until 2030. I'll probably get it out of the way. I'm just not sure I can convince Mrs. Dave on this. Mrs. Dave has been very, very good about eating right and exercising and stuff like that. I might be able to spin her over to it. I don't know. Give me this. Let's have that go right there. Okay, that's a start. I see where I'm trying to go with this. Hang on, Joe. YouTube has no idea what's going on with that. Yeah, is that one of the the longest names of a town ever? And there's just not enough vowels in there. And most of them are the letter Y or O. The on the M50 and stuff, it's still there, but yeah, kind of forced on us to learn. Oh, okay. Are you actually in Ireland? Because that's cool. We like our Irish brethren, or at least I do anyway, because I have a lot of family over there. I, for example, don't want to learn it, and I had to pass it to go to college. So it is still being taught. It's just nobody cares anymore. Glenn, welcome, welcome, welcome. I knew many people who got the joy from seeing me angry. They didn't care about the consequences as long as they triggered me. And yeah, stealing pencils is really far to go to just make someone go nuts. 2000 sounds futuristic. It did. It did, Curtis. I don't remember what movie I was watching, but it was some movie from the 80s. And they were, well, actually, I don't remember the movie I'm thinking of, but that made me think of The Terminator, where we've long passed the day that the Terminator predicted the bombs were going to drop and the AI was going to take over the world. It's just when the Terminator came out, that seemed like the distant future. And then it just sort of came and went. It came and went. Flying cars were supposed to make traffic better. Flying cars exist. And it's funny you asked that. I was actually listening to a radio thing about flying cars. And why don't we have flying cars? And the thing is, we do have flying cars. They absolutely exist. The problem, Willow, that they're expressing is the problem is you have to somehow get the people who are in charge of the air and the people who are in charge of the roads to come to an agreement. Because you're dealing with two different sets of laws. There's laws about air traffic and laws about road traffic, and those are controlled by different people, and you're trying to get them to come together. So when you're in the air, one person is in charge of you, and when you're not in the air, somebody else is in charge of you. That's the problem with flying cars. It's not that flying car technology doesn't exist, it's that the bureaucracy doesn't exist. There isn't enough paperwork to deal with flying cars. They're here. They're here now. They absolutely exist, and they are... I mean, I guess if you're a decent pilot, they're reasonably safe. We can't be trusted to drive land vehicles. Exactly. No, it's a bureaucratic problem. The problem is who's in charge of the person driving/flying the car. That's the real issue. Why did I come in here? I don't remember. I want to look. I know what I want to look at. In fact, I think I know exactly what I want for this area. I just don't remember what it is. Is it a table? Am I thinking of a table? I don't think I'm thinking of a table. I know what I want. I just don't remember where it is. It's not chairs. Is it sofa? No. I'm looking for like the long thing that's a thing. That's what I'm looking for. That didn't make any sense. Oh, I'm never going to remember the name of it. It's not any of these. I know exactly what it is. Is it? It's not cupboards. It's definitely not in cupboards, right? Just confirm your suspicions here. It is definitely not in cupboards. No, it isn't. Okay. Fifth Element has the best flying cars. Those were very good. Those were very good. Great movie. Love that movie. We were supposed to have autonomous flying cars. I'm sure those exist too. I'm absolutely sure those exist. I think it's a bureaucratic problem. Flying cars make me nervous if you break down during mid-flight. Yeah, no, that's a problem if you crash. And there's another bureaucratic nightmare too. And then how do you get pulled over? Like if you're a really bad pilot, how do you get pulled over? Oh, show me wooden hanging cabinet. This is not what I wanted, but I might want it. That might work over here. Ooh, I kind of like that. Can I get that to center? Not as such. How about like that? Oh, that's better. And I can open this. Oh, I'm going to leave that open. That looks cool. I like that. I don't think we'd be on jetpacks and flying cars and have robots that take over the world. Unfortunately not. I, for one, welcome our robot overlords, but nobody else seems to. I'm waiting to be a cyborg. I'm just spending my time waiting to be a cyborg at this point. What about teleporters? Now, those seem sketchy. And I'm gonna say, much like the flying car bureaucratic problem, I think teleporters seem sketchy from a legal aspect. So let's say you're a serial killer and you go through a teleporter. Now, it's not your molecules that are being replaced. You're just you're getting disassembled and then reassembled somewhere else. But I don't think it's the same molecules. Could you then legally say, I am not that person anymore? I mean, people try and make that weird legal case of because we shed all of our skin every 7 years or something that you're a completely different person. No, but teleporters, if you're actually being reassembled from not your original molecules, just the pattern of your molecules, in the same way that I could take a template of something and copy it somewhere else, then are you in fact the same serial killer? I think you have a very big legal issue with teleportation. Very big. I would be the first person to bring that case up. That's not me. That person was disintegrated. Therefore, I am not obliged for this serial killing that that person did. Not me. Not me, that person. Did you hear what is currently happening in Poland? No. We've got a lot on our minds over here, Adrian. So no, we're not as tuned into Poland as we might normally be. We're not actually very good with world knowledge and world current events. We pretty much just only like things that are about us. But yeah, we've got a lot going on in the next few days to what is going on with Poland? I have no idea what's going on outside of our own country because, we've got things going on right now. Mrs. Davis found a potential loophole, goes to get a stabbing knife. What happens when a fly joins you in the teleporter? Yeah, there's all that too. I mean, I think the Star Trek teleporter makes a little more sense than the teleporter from The Fly, in that you're basically disintegrating someone, and then you're reassembling those from that pattern. So you've taken a pattern of their body, and there's no like mixing a fly in there or anything like that. I think those make a little bit more sense. What the heck is the name of the thing I'm looking for? And I'm not going to be able to like pull it out of my head. You know what? Just show me every darn piece of furniture and I will figure it out from there. I will see it in here somewhere. It exists somewhere in here. I just don't know where right now. There it is. That's it. That's the thing I want. A wide, dark seat. That'll bring some nice warmth to the kitchen, too. Yeah, give me one of them, please. Teleporters in Star Trek had problems. Oh, they all had problems. They're all a hot mess. I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. I'd be more like Bones. I'm like, really? Are we really going to go in here? Does that make more sense here? No, it's too big for that. But it makes sense here, kind of. Do I like that? Not actually as much as I thought I did. I thought that seemed like a really good idea, but no. No, we're not doing that. I've seen a thing about how they teleported a single atom or something. I think wormholes are the preferred technology. Is teleportation technology the only thing holding you back from becoming a serial killer? That and Mrs. Dave, yeah, pretty much. I don't think I'd go serial killer. I think I'd go full-on Joker. I think I'd be like insane anarchist guy. If I have nothing else, if it's all gone, then I would go more Joker. I'd be, ridiculous anarchist who doesn't make any sense. And probably still have a YouTube channel so you can all tune in. But no, I don't think I have the patience to be a serial killer. I really don't. I think that takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. So I don't see as me having that kind of devotion really to it. I don't know what I want over here. I really don't. Show me weapons, because you can never have enough of those. Except that's not it. That's weapons. How about... Well, let's get a few assault rifles going on here. Let's get a few of these going on. So that one can live right there. And then show me the other one. Yeah, the M16. Give me one of them. And that can live right underneath it. Okay. Yeah, I like that so far. That's pretty good. Bucket of Blood is a good 50s movie. Better than The Fly. I think I've seen that. Pretty sure I've seen that. Teleporters, not porters that I don't know much about. Scintillating porters. Teleporters make sense if you understand a little quantum physics. Objects in two different places are linked across space. Yep, everything just went over my head there. Absolutely. Dave's criminal front shop will be a cupcake shop, I suspect. That would be nice. It would be nice to come home from anarchy to some cupcakes. You're not wrong there. Barbara, welcome. Welcome. Teleportation in fiction is pretty much flawed, as time traveling could be great, but there are too many loopholes. Just in kids' reach. Yep. I'll definitely have to make that upstairs room. I'm going to make it a laundry room, aren't I? I'm kind of committed to the laundry room idea at this point. Okay, I just need something. Maybe I just do put down a table here. Maybe just a small table to break up the space. It feels too easy to me. I feel like I'm cheating myself here by doing that, but I think that is what needs to set this space off. How about what kind of table is going to live here? Something on the small side, I think. Those are coffee tables. I don't want those. I want just like a two-person table. I've used stylish stool before. I like that. Yeah, a lot of these are just coffee tables. I want big boy tables where you eat food. Show me the light table. Show me this. What's your favorite method of time travel? Phone booth, car, or leaping? Oh, I'm probably going to go phone booth. Yeah. I mean, there's so much room. You can bring all your stuff. That's what I think. You can actually pack for that kind of thing. Here's something we'll bake your noodle. An asteroid the size of a semi passed us in August. No one knew it was there until it already passed us. And I saw something like, isn't there an asteroid out there somewhere that has, they said something ridiculous like 10 quadrillion, it's worth $10 quadrillion in terms of like, I guess the minerals and stuff that it has on it or something. I don't know how they figured these things out, and I didn't even know quadrillion was a real word. But yeah, it's like some insanely valuable asteroid that has like really, really ridiculously rare things on it. And if anyone could ever capture it, they'd have all the money, basically all the money. Asteroids pass us all the time. We live in space, after all. Well put, Willow. We are, in fact, living in space. You're not right. Gives it a futuristic feel when you say it like that. I don't know that I like that table. I don't really think I like that table. How about, now that's a coffee table. I want something bigger, but not that big. If I got this and did it in that kind of, that's a little better. Okay, give me that. And don't get rid of this. I may find a home for that later. For right now, just put it over there. That, and then this can go basically kind of up against the wall here. Am I basically okay with that? I feel this is too easy. Just putting a table here. I feel this is just, it's not me. But I really want to, no, that doesn't work either. That was terrible. Put that back against the wall there. Okay, that's better. I like it in that direction. That's better. There are riots in Poland as the government is trying to ban abortion in all cases except the woman's life and nature. Weirdly, I did actually hear something along those lines, mostly because I listened to NPR for much of the day, and you get a little more variety of world news in NPR than you do on like the headline news channels. So I did hear something along those lines. I'm sorry you're having problems over there. A lot of places around the world are having problems. A lot of places around the world are having problems. Issue with asteroids is no one takes any president seriously when he wants to build a defense laser to protect us, so it's never really happened. Yeah, there's other, it's not, okay, the taking them seriously is certainly part of it. There's also, and I'm coming up with this based on a sort of a news report, a news article on why America was not better prepared than they were for COVID, because we can put plans in place long before these things happen. And part of the problem is, again, bureaucracy. You're asking, and this goes to your asteroid thing, you're asking government folks to spend money on something that may never happen, and they're going to be reluctant to do that because they're going to have to go back to their constituency, and their constituency is going to say, did you just spend money on a space laser? And they're going to have to say, yes, but someday an asteroid might hit us. And they're going to be like, we don't care. You just spent like $2 quadrillion on a space laser, and it's never going to happen. That's part of the issue, is it's not an immediate threat to us. It could be at any second, but you're trying to get a politician who's up for re-election to spend money on a space laser. Never, ever going to happen. Ambi, welcome. Large plants. That's not a bad idea, Boss Ross. That is not a terrible idea. Go to decorations. Actually, just plants in general, because I think I might have a plant live on that table. Let's get... I wish I could put the chives in the windowsill. I'm going to get chives anyway, because everybody likes chives. Anyone who doesn't like chives is wrong. So, it's very simple math there. I'm going to put the chives over here, just right in the corner. Very nice. Very, very nice. Found out the measurement for asteroids is a grain of sand, grape, grapefruit, chair, char truck building, and then wave bye-bye. So anything after building, we're all gone. That's fair. I think that's perfectly appropriate. Ooh, the whatever this is plant. Give me that in a little different color. Yeah, give me that in that. And then where is this going to go? This could go over here. Or how about, ooh, right in this tight as I can get in this corner. Sold. Done. That's perfect. Kind of like wanting to build a $16 trillion dinosaur defense grid. In case in case we start cloning dinosaurs. So yeah, you're really asking a lot of a politician to spend a lot of money on something that may never happen. Even though that would be really smart. That would be super, super smart to say, hey, this thing might happen at some point and we can prepare a perfectly good defense for it. We just need a lot of money. That would be really, really smart. But humans, not just United States, but humans in general are going to be reluctant to do that because that's their tax dollars going out the window on something that may never ever happen. If the asteroid comes tomorrow, they're going to be all bent out of shape saying, oh no, why didn't we buy the space laser? But you didn't, because the politician didn't want to get voted out of office. Long history of not planning for the distant future. Says we haven't had a distant future. We're a very new country. We haven't had a distant future yet. So no, we're not good at that. We're not good at that at all. Chairs. I need chairs. I need some chairs in here. How about, I always use those chairs. I want different chairs. Show me something I haven't used before. Oh, how about those? A little pattern on it might, again, help with the warmth issue in this neck of the woods. So give me that. And now, actually, no, give me another one of those. I'll take another one of those. Yeah, sign me up for another one of those. Get that and sort of like, no, not like that. Oh, God, I've got to get it just right. There. Sold. Wrap it up. Done. So wrap it up. All men and women of all ages fighting against the government, wish us luck. And only helped by the internet as I can't go to the protests. Yeah, I mean, I think for everyone who's having issues in their country, we wish all of you guys luck. All of you. Did you know with Bobcat, every year at least one asteroid with destructive yield greater than 1 kiloton enters the Earth's atmosphere? And yet we don't have a space laser. Now, Glenn has spare coffee, which is a solid plan, Glenn. A solid, solid plan. Anyone wonder why he was not born as animals, just like random selection or something? No, it's never really come up. How would I know? Spare coffee, spare water. Excellent plan again. Feels like the world's experiencing the fall of the Roman Empire. How's Rome doing? Rome's got to be okay right now, right? It's not falling anytime soon. I think more plants. It's a weird time. There's no doubt about that. Go to more plants, basically. More plants. Plants solve many things. Oh, that's fun. I don't think I've used that one before. How big is that? Oh, it's a little big. Yeah, that's a little big. I don't think we're going to use that. And I left this table over here. Does that have a home anymore? Or maybe I should just get rid of that. Can't go wrong with coffee. You're entirely correct, Reggie. There's no point of argument there. Nobody is going to argue that. And if they are, they're demonstrably wrong. So, it's irrelevant. Oh, maybe that table could go over here. Does that make sense? Kind of. Do I? No. Maybe it goes under here. Yes, that's where it goes. And it needs a plant on it. It definitely needs some kind of plant on it. How about, I know that one's pretty tall. How about this one? Show me that. Yeah, that might work. That's a start. I'm okay with that. Willow, yep, you beat me to it. You were typing that as I was moving it under the guns. Plus it'll, with the table in the way, less chance the kids are going to get at them. Less chance. A lot of protests and a new lockdown there too. Yeah, Rome is preparing for lockdown. Got it. Okay, so Rome isn't doing any better. Fair enough. That needs some kind of decoration there. Let me just kind of figure out what. No. Go back to accessories and books. Some kind of book lives over here. I wouldn't mind if they put up some new books into the game. How about the rare plants next to a plant? See what I'm doing there? So put that. Yeah, that is coming together. Still have over $200,000 to play with in this house. I can basically make this entire kitchen out of gold at this point. Amber, welcome. Amber does not really like any type of coffee. That's unfortunate, Amber. I mean, you do what you feel you need to do with the understanding that you're wrong. I mean, and that's not personal. It's just you're demonstrably wrong. So, does this game have gun magazines? This game doesn't have any magazines, Willow. It should. but it doesn't. Or knives on the table. We've got knives over where the knives live, which is over here. There's plenty of knives over here. We've got knives and guns in the kitchen. So there, and a wok. Now, a wok would be a great thing to beat someone with. That's the Curia. That's a huge cat colony. Wait, a colony of cats? Why don't I live there? I'd like to live there. Why can't I live there? Are we taking the magazine that goes in the gun or the paper magazine? Excellent question. Yes, it does not have either. So neither of those things are represented here. It would be a good idea to have both of them. Now, is there anything else that needs to go here? I'm vaguely thinking about a small rug. Maybe like right here. Is there something that I think is going to work in that regard? Maybe, maybe not. Let's look at rugs. I don't know if I'm loving... I don't hate that rug, but I don't love it either. So you see, rug... Actually, how big is Rug Granny? Rug Granny is very small. I mean, I could put a bunch of them together, make one larger one. Let me see how that would work. Give me that like that, and then give me 3 more of those, please, basically. So that... Come on, line up. That... and that, and that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You know what, though? The chair needs to sit on the... There we go. That makes total sense now. Makes total sense. Could do a different color tile. Or anyway, floor tile. Yeah, no, I think Rug Granny is working it there. I haven't played Fallout in a long time. I always wonder what happened to Harry the Stupid Dumb Mutant. How much is the house worth now? And how much should you pay for it? I can't remember, first of all. And to know that information right now, I think I'd actually have to sell the house, and I'm not ready to do that. So if you see up in the right corner there, it says sell the house, and that will take it to auction. I don't recall if there's a backing out point where you can say, no, don't sell the house. I'm sure there probably is, but just in case there isn't, I'm not going to click that. That would tell me what I paid for it. And then they auction it, so it's a bid. So, you know, a bunch of buyers get in and you just try and get the highest price you can. So just in case I can't back out of selling the house, I'm not going to. When we go to auction, this should do very well. I put a lot into this house. I mean, the toilet paper alone was a fortune. And that naked lady painting. I mean, this is a rock star bathroom. I don't know which rock star, Ozzy Osbourne perhaps, but a rock star bathroom. So the kitchen, unless I can think of something else that needs to live here, I'm just going to go through my favorite tab. Just going to go through accessories one more time and see if there's anything that I think needs to live here. Oh, you know what? I am going to put this step stool down. It'll make the place attractive to kids. They recognize this as a kid's object. I'm going to make sure the step stool is right by the stove, so the kids have easy access to the stove and can get the stove going at any point. So the game will recognize that as a kid's item, so this will be marketed towards people who have kids, and people who don't have kids will be less likely to buy it. I'm going to make sure the kids can reach the fire. I think that's important. Has everyone seen The Hallway? Are you going to watch Borat 2? I never watched Borat 1. No. I mean, I guess maybe if it was on TV, I might vaguely pay attention to it. I appreciate why Sacha Baron Cohen is funny. I don't decry his talent. It's just not my style of humor. I don't enjoy like prank humor, I guess. And I'd file that, like a Borat or what's the one where they were just doing crazy pranks and trying to injure themselves as much as possible? It was on MTV. I can't remember it. And then there's another one on that's similar, but they just try. Anyway, I don't really get into prank humor. The stove looks like a face. It will be when the kids get up on it. Teaching kids fire and cooking safety would be a vital skill. Yes, I feel if they're young enough that they still need the step stool, they probably should not be handling fire, but I'm not a parent. What do I know? So I would love to see a house use that tent. I don't know if we've ever used the tent. We might have. I might have put that up somewhere. I just don't remember. Put this bowl here. Yeah. I think I'm basically... Wow. This was a fidgety kitchen. I really like the slate gray walls as it's getting to be dusk, because the lighting effect looks really good. And the red blinds are good. That was a good move. This was a super fidgety kitchen. This is a tough kitchen, but I think it all makes sense now. I'm going to tell you right now, you'd have a hell of a party in this house. This is a house for entertaining. Oh, thank you. Hang on, Mrs. Dave. I have to approve that. Jackass, thank you. I actually had to approve my own wife's comment. Okay, so now that Mrs. Dave is here, how does Mrs. All right, your husband has not shaken his Taco Bell craving from last night. It's not gone away. It's not gone away. Curtis also got Jackass, yes. I don't like it discussing. Yeah, there's kind of just those Impractical Jokers. That's the other one I was thinking of. That's on now. I think they just got a movie or something. I just don't really get into prank stuff. Prank humor doesn't really entertain me. And I think it's because I mentally kind of take the role of the person being pranked. I don't know why. I just sort of mentally fit myself into that person's shoes, and I don't feel good about that. So I don't really get into that. I feel prank humor worked best on candid camera. Pranks were mildly annoying. Yeah, you know what? And I was a kid when the original candid camera was on, was actually on TV, and I didn't like that then either. I didn't even like candid camera. Walk the Prank is the other one that's super fake. Mrs. Dave is down for, well, I think Mrs. Dave calling Taco Bell tacos is a gross exaggeration. It's technically food. I don't know why. I want absolute... You can't even call that... No, I don't even think you can call them tacos. What I really want... I would be fine with Howling Wolf, except they don't have the hard shell tacos, and I really, really like the hard shell tacos. That's kind of what I'm in the game for, is the hard shell tacos. There's also Dudeson's. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Yep. So did he mention that we think he's surprisingly competent in this game? Yeah, Mrs. Dave, this is the new catchphrase they have for me playing House Flipper, which is surprisingly competent. I think it's nice. I am surprisingly competent. And also, I think you would agree, this is a rock and roll kitchen. I think we would be proud to have this kitchen in our house. Minus maybe the firearms and the abundance of knives. But apart from that, it's a pretty rock star kitchen. Taco-like digestibles. Yeah, exactly, Tooth. It's, most of it's just dumb, not humorous to me. Yeah, I don't get into prank humor. I never have. I mean, now that I think about Candid Camera back in the day, I didn't even like that. And I was a kid, and I'm like, this is not very funny. Why is making fun of people funny in that way? Like, where they don't know it. I make fun of people when they know it. I will absolutely make fun of people to their face, but tricking them into something just doesn't appeal to me, and I don't find it funny. So I've never... This is a very long-winded way of answering... EF Random, welcome. Long-winded way of answering the question that I probably would not... I never saw the first Borat. I have no real intention of seeing the second one. Candid Camera's still on. It's been on since 1948. I think it's had different runs, Curtis. I remember it in the 70s. I remember it then, and maybe those were repeats. I don't know. And I think it's had a couple of resurgences, but I don't think it didn't have any long haul on that. Hurt myself with all those sharp implements. We have plenty of sharp implements in our house. We don't have any firearms like this, but we do have sharp implements. I've put you may notice I put the step stool for the kids right by the stove, so they can get right up there and get that fire going in a completely unsafe manner. I like that. 2032, all restaurants are Taco Bell. You can wait. Well, I was hysterically laughing when Penge was talking about getting a Taco Bell in his town and how excited everyone was. And the town is just lining up. Obviously, like, this is pre-COVID. Lining up around the block to go to Taco Bell. That sentence would never happen in our country. I get this weird, and the same thing with Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, sorry, KFC. We're all fancy now. Same thing with KFC. I get a craving for that about once a decade, and it must be satisfied. Maybe KFC a little more often, because I do like that. Maybe like once every couple of years I'll get that one. But Taco Bell, like once a decade. This will not happen again. God willing, we're all here, and we're all streaming in 2030, whatever the latest House Flipper DLC is. In 2030, I will be doing this again. But not until then. The guns are if someone put up weird stuff or pizza or ketchup on the pasta. be revived for a little while. Yeah, kind of like Whose Line Is It? Now, Whose Line Is It Anyway is funny. Now, that's funny stuff. I like good improv. Good improv done well is funny. But prank shows, no, not really, or prank movies or anything like that. Guy had to go up an escalator that led to a down escalator. You could no longer head back up or down. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I understand why that's funny. I just don't find it particularly funny. Didn't they redub Demolition Man and slap Pizza Hut over Taco Bell? I think they all basically own each other. I think it's one big company. There's a Taco Bell in Milton Keynes. I was there when they were building Milton Keynes, when that was a dream in their head. You can't beat a bit of KFC. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to hold a gun to my head, which I'd prefer you didn't, Amber. I would, I think we can talk about this rationally without holding guns to my head. But if you're going to hold a gun to my head, I'm going to go KFC every time over Taco Bell. I was just bemused at how excited Penge's Town was for Taco Bell. I've never known anyone on their life to get excited about Taco Bell. It only technically qualifies as food in that it will keep you alive and probably won't kill you. Although they have had recurring issues with food poisoning, but that's going to happen. Whose Line Is the Best? For those who didn't know, is originally a British show. Pretty much all of our shows are British shows at some point. Not big on prank humor or slapstick. I would want us to redefine slapstick versus well done physical comedy. And I think well done physical comedy is very funny. Slapstick, like, I have a very low tolerance for something like the Three Stooges, but there are some elements, like I would say actually Python used a lot of physical comedy. I mean, the fish slapping dance for one, and that's funny. So there's well done physical comedy, and then there's just slapstick, and I think the difference is physical comedy is worked into other comedy, whereas slapstick is the entire gig. The entire thing is just hitting things, really. So yeah, as Curtis says, slapstick can be funny. It's not always funny, though. It's not always funny. I do like physical humor, and I think it takes a really good comedian to execute it properly. Because there's like rules to physical comedy and like how it's done. But anyway, things about Borat are testing a person's ability to tolerate a foreigner who knows he's being annoying. It's tolerating not even the foreigner. You could take the word foreigner out of that. It still works. Just tolerating someone who is annoying and they know they're annoying and that. Three Stooges is definitely slapstick, Willow. Because that's the whole gig. Their whole gig is physical. Smacking and falling over things and pratfalls and all that kind of thing. But I think there's physical comedy that's worked into other comedy shows that is done much, much better. I keep going back to Are You Being Served? Are You Being Served has the world's most perfect spit take. I've never seen a spit take executed that properly before. It is 100% perfect. So that's funny. That's funny stuff. A well-done spit take, a well-done pratfall can be very, very funny, but it's not if it's the whole show. Hang on, Curtis. I have to. YouTube has a real problem with the word jackass. Never undid the Three Stooges. Always put that down as an American. It's very American art. It is. It's a very American type of humor. Mr. Bean. It was okay. It was okay, and that is a lot of. There's a lot of physical stuff there. Especially because he never speaks. Never found the Three Stooges funny. I have very low tolerance for it, Spike Little Girl. So I can watch like 5-10 minutes ago. I appreciate their skill and their talent, but it just doesn't do a lot for me. Now that worked on Laurel and Hardy didn't work when tried by a modern comedian. No, a lot of those. I mean, I would question whether Who's On First would make it today. I don't think Who's On First, if you did that with a modern comedian duo, would be as funny. I think it was who did it as well as what it was. Anyway, now that Mrs. Dave has approved Taco Bell, I don't even know why I want it. It's like once a decade I do this. Anyway, I'm gonna check out of the stream there. IT Crowd, yes, absolutely one of my favorites there. One of my favorites. That's just brilliant start to finish. Brilliant start to finish. But I am going to check out of the stream there and let you guys get on with far more important parts of your day, I am sure. So we'll check out now. Thank you guys, as always, so very much for coming by. We will do some RimWorld tomorrow. If you want to come in and check out some RimWorld, we'll be doing that as we do. But really, guys, just honestly, thank you guys so much for coming out. This really means a lot to me. I look forward to this every single week, and it never gets old. I love doing it for you guys every single week, and I hope you guys have fun watching it. I will check you guys later. Go do whatever it is you want to do with your life. Go practice your spit takes. Everyone go practice spit takes. We'll do some RimWorld tomorrow.